Hello SLAPAFISH community, welcome back to another World Tanks Concert video. So in this video, I'm going to be driving the KV-1s, a tier 5 Soviet heavy tank. So, I'm also going to be using the 122mm on the KV-1s, which is also a derp gun. And so, yeah. And this is the only viable, really, there is another viable gun, which is the 85mm gun, but I'm only going to show you the 122mm. I'm also going to tell you how I would equip the tank. So I'm going to equip the tank with the advanced loader, advanced gunling drive, enhanced target info, and also the advanced reload, so you can switch between your two shells, especially when you're using the derp gun. Very, very handy. So, my 9 skills that I would put on the tank is a born leader, rapid loading, steady aim, situational awareness, sixth sense, snapshot, muffle shot, off-road driving, and last stand. So yeah, that's the 6 shots, stuff, how I would load out the KV-1s. Also, I just realized there's a light tank that's really close to our artillery, and it should take it out any second now. But as soon as I seen that light tank, I was like, I have a derp gun. That is a light tank. I do 450 damage per shot with 61mm of penetration. Yeah, to the side of a T-21, that's really going to devastate a T-21. The fire doesn't kill them. So I was like, okay, I'm going to auto aim on the T-21 and ram the the SU-85, which I do lose about 67 hit points, which is a lot for a KV-1 to lose. So yeah. Now, you also have 11.6 second reload time, 2.9 second aim time, which is actually pretty decent for a derp gun. Accuracy is 0.58, so, there goes the accuracy. 5 degrees of gun depression, which does really suck. And your turret like I said, penetration is 61mm on your height explosive, but that's 450 damage. But you also get heat rounds that has 370 damage of 140mm of penetration. And yeah, if you fire nothing but heat, that's a DPM of 1,913. So that's actually really good. Also, if you can't penetrate anything, just load high explosive. So anyway, now the KV-1s is different from the KV-1 because it lacks the armor but builds up mobility. So the KV-1 actually has 75mm of armor all the way around the tank, and the KV-1s has 75 at the front of the hull, 60 at the side, and 60 at the rear. So yeah, you lose armor when you drive the KV-1s to gain mobility. Your mobility goes to 43, top speed 11, reverse speed. That reverse speed really does suck. Your horsepower per ton is 13.59, so yeah. And your rev range absolutely sucks at 340 meters. So yeah. Oh yeah, that was a tier 7 heavy tank I just took out with the KV-1s while just side scraping. So basically, you want to side scrape around corners to make your armor actually strong again. And yeah. As long as you have the advanced reload on this tank, the tank could work out really well for you. You learn how to angle your armor, and have fun with the derp gun. Now, I gotta say, I don't like the KV-1s. I don't really like the KV-1s. I love all the KVs, but the KV-1s is my least favorite KV because it lacks the armor that the KV-1 had to get more mobility, which the KV-1 and the KV-1s has about the same mobility. Also, I just fired a heat round at the awhile experimental. It was the first heat round today in this match. And yeah, like, I just don't really like the KV-1s. It's just not worth it. I don't like this tank. What else? What else do I want to talk about this tank? So, KV-1s has since you do have a derp gun, it does pretty good amounts of damage. It's a 122mm 85mm gun, you can start fighting in tier 7 tanks, without needing to penetrate them with your heat rounds. You just load high explosive and just shoot them in their like side, or what I was doing to the Black Prince, and you'll just slowly run down their hit points. Basically, you have a gun that doesn't matter what tier it's in. It's like playing a KV-2. If you're in a tier 8 or a tier 10 match, then you don't really matter, because you have a gun that does really high amounts of damage with high explosive. So there's only one thing. Well, it's AFK Panzer V-4. At first, I'm just gonna start firing high explosive at the Panzer V-4, and I'm gonna fire one on the move, which actually does hit. And I was like, wait a second, I may be able to shoot the Panzer V-4 in the turret, which is the weak point of the Panzer V-4, with a heat round, which actually does hit the target and penetrate the target. Now I'm just going to switch to high explosive and finish off the Panzer V-4. Now, yeah. So that was an easy victory. Did 2,800 damage and 6 kills. Top gun. So yeah. That's it for this video. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. Also, miss SLAPAFISH, because why would you not? And peace out. See ya.